My name is Omar Jimenez. I'm the president and founder of the Parkview Island Sustainable Association. As we recently found out in the second phase of the UN Parkview Canal study, a new bacteria hotspot has been found at Biscayne Beach Elementary. The outfall sampled at the site confirmed bacteria levels found 2,800 times over the FDOH standard. We are outraged that the city has spent years and millions of city tax dollars to remediate this canal pollution, to now find the source for the high levels of bacteria over the past years could have been the elementary school all along. We were in full support of Biscayne Beach community playgrounds expansion item on the agenda, using 600,000 city funds for construction and completion of the project before this alarming news came to light. We began sounding the alarm about the worrying conditions to public safety in the Tatum Waterway walkway where the hotspot was found, which runs directly adjacent to the school almost a year and a half ago. At the end of the day, regardless of how many more studies we do, the source is still going to come from birds, human, dogs, and all other contributors cited in the study. It all flushes down the stormwater drains and into the canal as Enterococcus bacteria. The only real solution to this pollution issue is to retrofit a buffer system and filters to the drains and outfalls in the affected 81-acre area to minimize sediments and hydrocarbons from entering the storm system, while also having the ability to remove bacteria and nutrients from the stormwater before it enters the Parkview Canal. None of the near-term solutions before 2028 include any type of filtering for bacteria and nutrients. This is really the real issue at hand here that is not being addressed. We strongly support and commend this Commission's efforts to improve water quality in the waterways by launching Operation Clean Water North Beach. Tackling our stormwater runoff issues requires a multi-pronged approach that needs to be constantly addressed and improved.
Go ahead, please. State your name, address, and 2 minutes, please.
Hi, Daniel Serraldo on behalf of Miami Design Preservation League, P.O. Box 190180, Miami Beach, Florida. I'm speaking on behalf of MDPL to urge the Commission to deny the demolition permit for 3611 and 3621 Collins Avenue and to challenge the constitutionality of SB 1526 that was passed at the State of Florida Legislature last year. These 2 National Register listed historic buildings contribute to the Collins Waterfront Historic District, both nationally and locally. Yet under SB 1526, developers can bypass local preservation laws, forcing demolition without public input or oversight. This law is arbitrary, it undermines home rule, and it prioritizes private developers over our city's historic character. And so we asked the City Commission, because we're aware that an LTC was recently issued that a demolition permit has been applied for. And so we asked the City Administration to consider delaying or denying that permit until we can check to ensure the validity of SB 1526. We all know a lot of laws are passed in this country, but there's also mechanisms to ensure that our laws are compliant. And we also would like you to consider joining or supporting a legal challenge, as this law directly undermines Miami Beach's home rule authority. And we also ask that you publicly commit to protecting our architectural heritage from unjust state overreach. Miami Beach has led the nation in historic preservation, and we cannot